The sensitives are rising up. It's phenomenal across the world. However you describe yourself, the sensitive people, the people who have the emotional intelligence to really feel things, so they have the emotional spectrum of being able to experience and notice in others this anxiety, overwhelm, deep despair, depression, can go all the way through to every notch, all the way up to euphoric, deep gratitude, appreciation, this bliss of joy at something so simple. And people describe themselves in many ways. It might be people say, you know what, I have this because I have a mental illness, or I have this because I'm neurodivergent, I have this, I'm a healer, I'm an empath, I'm a light worker, whatever it is that you identify with. People who feel all the things are rising up into strength, having generations and generations of being somehow viewed as a bit more flaky, a bit more fragile, and not the ones who could lead. Always the ones who had to just be in the background, needing a bit more rest or needing to not be overwhelmed. Maybe the ones in the background who are always soaking everything up for everybody else, going around and clearing up emotionally, just with sponges and soothers, and sometimes absolutely being in their element doing that, and sometimes feeling like it's weighing them down. So what I'm picking up on, this is universal, this is monumental, this is, I'm seeing it in my practice, in my friends, in communities, I'm seeing it across the world, I'm picking up on it in sense of what other people in this field are talking about, astrologists and other healers, intuitives, saying something really huge is going on with this 2026 energy. And it feels as though it's time. No more just setting these intentions and working towards these goals and doing all this self-work. Like, all of that has been so valuable, and it's brought you so far. And now there's just this sense of, well, the door's wide open, just go through it. Just go. Like, even though it's uncomfortable to push past some of these boundaries, you know that it's time. Or just this feeling of, I'm in this stillness, I feel like there's something else coming in, I don't know what it is. I know that there's a big change or a change in direction. Something really like Etch-a-Sketch is going on. And I think there's an element within humanity whereby it's always been that the manipulative people are more likely to be leaders. You get the odd person who's more soul-led and is speaking for the masses, and they have humanity and well-being at their heart of intentions. But a lot of the time, the people who want to lead are the people who want it for their own sense of power, their own sense of grandeur. And that's all changing because the sensitive people are building into their strength. They're really rising up. They're realizing how they can thrive, and they're not having it anymore. They're not standing for it anymore. And actually they have so much to offer. Others are coming to them. And yeah, this transformation is really powerful. And I think it's happening on a very individual level. So people have had a very heavy winter, but also that's been on top of years of heaviness. Not that every moment's really difficult and really heavy and really awful, but there's been this intensity of trying to understand themselves, understand how we work, understand how we can function well, how we tick, realizing the challenges that we have, finding them probably too uncomfortable to just easily shift through. We're all working on our stuff, aren't we? And this year is very much, feels like the universe saying, enough working on the stuff, just get on and just get out there now. You've trained enough, just come on and go and do your thing now. Just step through the door and off you go, and the rest will follow. Don't worry about it, it's going to be fine. So the empaths who struggled with their boundaries are saying, yeah, I'm absolutely done. I'm just not doing that anymore. I'm not going to hold space in that way for those types of people anymore. And the people pleasing is calming down for a lot of people. I think people who have struggled with self-identity, self-esteem, have started to just go, oh, I'm bored of being in my own way with that. I love doing this. I've got to just get on and do it. Or I want to declare that this is who I am and this is how I work, and I'm just going to get on and do it. So in small but very powerful ways, and also for many of us in much, much bigger ways as well. So given that it's new moon era, Rachel and I did an amazing lunar light session last night that was all about bringing in and bathing in the moon magic of this new moon intention and energy around courage and new beginnings, and a real shove from the back. Come on, off you go. It's a step in. It's all ready for you. Stop, faffing about with furnishings and just get on and move in, So I'm going to do a meditation for us to harness in all of that magic and let you bring that into your life and let you get that blooming inside you, because those buds are opening now and there's nothing you can do about it because you've done the work and it's happening. So this energy is carrying it through. And I'm no astrologer. I just always get this sense of feeling into the frequencies of what's going on. And I find that I tend to pick up on stuff, and then I'll read something that's related to the year or the Chinese New Year or the planets or whatever it might be, and I think, yes, that's what I'm picking up on, that's what I'm experiencing, or that's what I'm seeing in everybody else. So this is our Sunday Soother with lots of love from Rachel and I, and just get yourself comfy. I'm going to record this meditation now for us, and I'll stick it on with some music. Put it on your headphones, go out for a walk, do whatever you want to do. But this is just for you, and we are all in this together, a huge community of sensitives, and we are coming into our own, and it's really exciting. Do you ever feel like life is absolutely this mix of exquisite, magical moments, and then these blunt, harsh, heavy times, and everything in between? And this is your experience it's been as a sensitive person, someone who's capable of noticing, someone whose brain and body is able to feel into things, to notice and be in this world, in this community. And this is your time to rise. This is a new beginning. Something you've been working on, whether you're aware of it or not. You may have been struggling your whole life in so many ways, as well as growing, as well as developing and blooming and appreciating. You've brought so much light into your world, and yet you've also been aware of the shadows. And we don't need to get rid of them. They are gateways to our learning, gateways to our growth and moving into our wisdom. And the energy that's here right now, this gateway that comes not only with this year, with this time in humanity, but even with this new moon in this moment. And yet this meditation is timeless. So the energy will be carried whenever you do it. Take a breath. If you'd like to, just close your eyes. Take a moment to reflect on who you are. Some of the ways in which you know that I'm proud of this aspect of me. And if I were to take all the parts of me and put them in front of me, there are parts that I would keep. There are parts that are sacred. parts that I know make me a good-hearted person, striving always for that which allows a becoming into wholeness. That when your love feels and your heart heals, when you're in that space of gratitude and appreciation and connection, it fuels you in a way that nothing else can. And I know that you've been doing so much work in hoping that certain things might get easier, that peace might bless certain aspects of your life, or that you might be able to finally change, adapt, transform in a particular way. Well, it's time. You've done the work. The portal opens and welcomes you. And this is a blessing and a breadcrumb trail. So with your eyes just soft and comfortable, take a breath into your body and just soften around the edges. Let things rest for a moment because you've held yourself up for so long. Just for now, let Mother Earth hold you with the gravity, wherever you happen to be, even if you're walking. Feel how your body is on this earth right now. Physically touching the surface on which you're resting. Soften your wrists and breathe into the life of your heart that is pulsing in a new way with a new flow, because all that you've been doing, all that you've been hoping for, all that you've been working towards is coming in now. It's here. The doors flinging open as Grandmother Moon herself, with her divine womb energy, showers these gentle silver blessings into your life, because she sees you, she understands. And up there in the blanket of stars, whether it's the middle of the day or the middle of the night, the energy of these stars is always there. And an aspect of your soul, your spirit, your collective life force is reflected in that star, in that sky, held by the moon. This aspect of you that is linked to your higher self, your higher self that understands you so, so deeply, knows what brings you into joy, the path to you thriving, the validation that you deserve, the recognition that you seek, the connection that you deserve. And all the experiences that light you up, the ones that you've had and the ones that you're hoping to have. All these gifts are so available. And the message is that you've done the work. Expect it to come in. And not only that, but be in it right now. You are already there. There are already blessings. There are already so many tiny sparks everywhere, evidence of the way that you've grown, the person that you are, the ways in which you've shown your presence, shown up for yourself and for other people. Let that gentle light that is deep in the rich, fertile soil of the dark night, the new tiny seeds of a new moon, let the trickle of light and glow that they hold come into your body, finding their way through you and across you like a network. Maybe it's time for that light now to find the dark corners, to give you the courage and momentum to move forward, and also to know that right where you are is perfect. You are transforming, and it's happening. That aspect of yourself in the collective consciousness understands exactly how the life force wishes to express itself through you. Those things that draw you, that attract you, that light you up. Those tiny things that you love to do and to be. The big things that you're drawn to do and to be. The ways in which you like to hold yourself. Decisions that you'd love to make, feel comfortable to make. And her message, the message from our grandmother Moon is that it's all here, you've mapped it out. The light is already starting to bathe those areas. Seeds are starting to germinate in places they've never been able to before. And you don't need to wait for a feeling of being ready. All you feel is the discomfort of this would be new, but I know it's right. This would be a different way for me to be, or to act, or to choose. And yet I know it's the breakthrough. I know that it's the door for me to go through. And it's always going to feel uncomfortable and yet the right way. And she reassures us, you are held and you are seen and you are supported. And you are just right. Every experience that you've had, every setback, every challenge, every dark shadow, it's all contributed to building you, shaping you, enriching you, and not to belittle any of the suffering, anything that you struggled with, anything that you've held in your body, held in your heart. You are seen and appreciated and noticed and heard. And Mother Earth and Grandmother Moon come together to hold you in this sacred container, to remind you that you are one of us, and that you're so worthy and so deserving and so sacred and so special. Every single aspect of you is celebrated in this spiritual realm. And they wish to hold you as you continue to move, you continue to grow, you continue to walk that path, the candlelit path And imagine that everything is already a map. You will be guided with your instinct to take particular choices, particular actions. And they will be just right and they will be just perfect. And if for a moment some other aspect of you guides you in another way, you'll simply get the door closing. You'll simply get a gentle no, a redirection. Not that way, this way. So trust that it's held, that you are supported, that you are celebrated and you are seen. And you are rising up because you're getting to know yourself now in a way that you've never done before. You're getting to advocate for yourself. You're getting to recognize how you need things to be, and that you're allowing yourself to have that and give yourself permission for that to be who you are and how you tick. And that's powerful. Powerful for you, but powerful for the masses. So breathe that moon energy into your whole body, all the way down through the top of your head and into your body. And let it dance. Let it lift you up. Let it hold your spirit. And know that you are emerging. You are becoming. And it's already in motion. No more work. No more hustle. Just accepting and allowing. So let this gentle transformation just be happening in every cell of your body, and just smile to know that you did this. And you're just stepping through the gateway. So another nice deep breath. And then you can start to get a sense of your body connecting into the day, into the moment, into the mind. And start to get ready to wiggle your fingers and open your eyes and bring all of this magic with you into the rest of your day. Take it with you when you go and make your coffee or walk amongst the dandelions. Whether you are folding up your laundry, whatever you're doing, be in your magic. Bring this with you. Take a breath. Remember who you are and that you're part of this magic. So let yourself come all the way up. And I'm sending you so much love and so many blessings for the rest of your day.